there's probably a better way to do it, but right now it's adequate.
It is adequate for now. And let's do it then. Let's do the draft. I'm gonna make the next pick. I want to take the Muldrotha. The only other thing that I would take here is the charge, to pump up white
Yeah.
creatures, which is pretty decent. 1 mana instant speed.
So let me see
Trick.
all the white. You have a Benelish Marshal already, which is great.
That's
Like if you
my
go
first
with
pick.
mono white, that would be nice.
That was what I was trying to do. First pick was the
Um,
Marshal. Also looking at the Muldrotha though as a possibility, moving deeper into pack 2. Just pick one pack 2, so I don't have to. The only card I would play with Muldrotha here is Adventurous Impulse probably.
yeah, that's why I'm worried. You only have one good playable card.
Maybe maybe the counter spells.
Maybe.
And let's see, nothing black right now.
Yeah, I guess if you got wizards, you could play Wizards Retort with them.
I'm gonna take it. I'm taking the Muldrotha. I'll see it. I'll see charge again.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get other cards that support it. But
Yeah, there's nothing that fantastic in that.
right, it wasn't that fantastic, and I don't mind getting another one of them. You know. So next pick, it looks like nothing exciting here. I might just take the Knight of New Benalia. The best pick here, if I hadn't already picked cards,
Yeah.
is
I will be right back. I know you just got my voice working.
it's all
but I'll
good.
be-
Go do what you
What's
gotta
that?
do. It's all red. Red's the color I'm not picking. I'm just gonna take the Knight of New Benalia. And then here, gee whiz, not a lot good to support mono white either. So if I was gonna play Muldrotha, something like the Yavimaya Sapper is good. I can play it for my graveyard. What else? Deep Freeze isn't terrible.
I mean, if you're going blue, Deep Freeze isn't bad. Like, if you're
Right.
going to play Muldrotha, that'll help.
That's the problem. Am I gonna play Muldrotha?
I don't think you are. I think you're
I don't
going to
think so
play with Gideon's Reproach or Blessed Light's
Yeah.
probably even better.
Yeah, I think the Gideon's Reproach of the Blessed Light. I'm gonna take the Gideon's Reproach. I want to be aggressive early, probably. I'll take the Call to Cavalry here.
Oh, definitely. I didn't even see the
And
pack yet, but I agree.
then the next pick, nothing real exciting.
I like Triumph,
I don't hate Triumph. It's
but
fine.
if you need creatures, you could get Benelish.
Honor Guard's not bad. It's 2 mana for a 2/2. Sometimes it's bigger.
It's
It
decent.
won't be bigger. I'll take the Triumph. Oh, I've never tried Triumph in a deck before.
It works well for me.
Like in any deck ever.
Yeah.
I'll take the Aven Sentry. Flying is probably a good idea. Dauntless Bodyguard's not a bad idea. I like it better than the Sergeant at Arms. 1 mana for 2/1.
The bodyguard is real good to have.
Adamant Will is not bad, but neither is Charge. I think I'd rather have the Charge. I'm gonna go wide. I might just
Agreed.
grab a bunch of charges, and it'll be like my only support for all these creatures. I'm taking a Knight of New Benalia. And then Zalfrin Void. It's all garbage from here on out.
Yeah. At least you have another pack to go through.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's like take a look at your creatures and mana curve before the next pack, because
Oh, is
I
it?
need to keep that in mind.
Oh, it's an Oath of Teferi. I was about to say, there's a Teferi here? No. Oath of
Yeah.
Teferi.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, so for creatures, I've got 2 1-drops. I've got quite a few 2-drops. 2 Knights of New Benalia, and a Benelish Honor Guard, and a Sarah Disciple.
So 4,
Yeah, but
which
also
isn't enough, but
yeah.
it's good.
Yeah. It's enough. Then for 3, I've got the Benelish Marshal. And for 4, we have these things. Even Sentry and Call the Cavalry. And I don't really have anything above that. This is the top of my curve.
Yeah, so
So
you need some bombs and you need some
I get this Misa
tree
Unicorn
drops. I
or
really
Seal
like
Away.
Mesa Unicorns, but I like Steal Away too.
Yeah, Seal Away. I do probably need removal.
Both really good here.
Quinde is not the worst idea. I do have some first strike already.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
This guy coming down can do some crazy stuff, so I'll take him. I'm gonna miss this Sentry, but I like him better.
And he goes with your Benelish Marshals and any first strikers. Maybe we'll get some fresh faced recruits. Oh no, that's Ravnica.
I'm looking at Tragic Poet versus Knight of New Benalia.
I'd take the knight.
Yeah, probably take the Knight. The Tragic Poets can get back what? Seal Aways, potentially, if they go away. Triumph of Gerard. They can get
That's not
back
bad.
Dub. They can get back if I run all those things. So not
I would run all those things right now.
well. I'm
in your
gonna
deck.
need Seal Aways. I probably want the charges. I'm gonna want like instant speed, Gideon's Reproach. I'm gonna want removal, and probably
I mean, I still
even.
like the knight better, even though Tragic Poet can get back. Some
I've got
things.
like 6 slots for non-creatures. You know, so like
Yeah, you only got so many.
yeah, there's not a whole bunch of
They're
they're
pretty much full.
well, they're
I like
beyond
that.
full.
Dropping a knight of New Benalia, turn 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
would be dead.
that's why I
Would be
have
stuck.
2 of them already. A third one isn't the worst thing, but it's also like it'd be nice to have a 1-drop and a 2-drop and a 3-drop be the Benelish Marshal.
Mhm.
But you're right, I'll take the knight. I'm gonna have to be aggressive. It looks like. All right, the Trapper. I don't have a whole lot of historic spells.
Yeah, you don't, but the Trapper's real good if you get him. But I
Yeah,
don't know if it's
I do
you're gonna
have.
a chance.
I have 1 historic spell. Well, 2. I have the Triumph of Gerard, and I have Quinde, whatever his name is. Quinde.
It's something. It's some
Yeah.
value. And
I
it's
might get
a
another
3/2
one.
for 3.
I'll take it. I
I
might
think
run
you
it.
need the 4-drop anyway.
Looks like Sergeant at Arms here. It's literally the only white card to pick from, and I'll take another Trapper. I guess I may or may not run it. It might be worth it looking at like I don't know artifacts at this point just
Yeah.
to get historic. I'll take the Invoke the Divine because it's a white card, and then it looks like I'll take another Sarah Disciple over this Adamant Will. I like having
Definitely.
flying dudes
Definitely.
with first strike because they can get double strike. Taking another charge, and then a Drudge Sentinel, and a Tragic Poet, and a Gift of Growth, Gaia's Protector, and a Skirk Prospector. Alright, so we're building a mono white deck here.
Mhm.
I'm going to pull out everything that isn't white.
So before you start, does it muck everything up if on your discard call? Do you see like by the camera button, there's a screen share button?
Screen share button, camera button, what now? On what? Discord?
On the Discord call. I want to see like if it messes up your
where is
stream
this?
if you turn on screen share too.
Where is this?
It's where it says leave call and it's got your camera and your mic to mute it, but there's a computer monitor looking
Yeah.
thing with an arrow.
Stream
Try
MTG
it.
Arena?
Try it and see if it works because then I'll be able to like respond in real time. I mean, it works fine. I don't know if
It
that's
seems
messing
fine,
up
yeah.
your-
Is it real time?
Yeah, it's real time.
So I'm going to move
I'll
to
run
the
it
rat
myself and I'll
colony
tell you.
now. Did it move there? Demonic
Yeah,
Vigor?
like,
Okay. Drudge
yeah,
Sentinel.
my figure. Drudge Sentinel. Yeah, it's
Cool.
it's real time now, so
Awesome.
I can respond in real time to what you're doing.
That's perfect. I'm glad we checked that out. I'm taking Muldrotha out of this deck. Sadly.
Yeah.
I'd almost want to just splash her in. But I need to splash 3 additional colors. If she was if I was playing any of her colors. Alright, I only have to remove 2 cards that are white. Wow, that's crazy. Did I do something wrong here? I'm going to actually remove a plains. And go down to 16 lands. And then I'm going to remove 1 more card. And call it a day. Probably something
I would
expensive.
The poet. I don't know how many creatures do you have. Check your Instagram.
I'm sure I have a lot, but I also want to have a lot. I only got 15 creatures in this deck. Wow.
Call the Cavalry is your other two,
Right,
so you
yeah.
can't get rid of the poet.
I think the one I want to get rid of is. Let me just look really quick. There's something that I definitely want to get rid of. Probably Invoke the Divine. Yeah. I think there was something I grabbed that I wasn't excited about that I just had. Although Invoke the Divine's not terrible because it gets rid of Seal Away.
Yeah, it's nice, but it depends on your matchup. Like, if this was a best out of 3, be a good sideboard.
Yeah, I don't think there's a better thing to get rid of. So, that. Whoa, I just froze. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna try this out. I don't think I've done mono white in Dominaria before. I'm stoked to be playing Dominaria, though, because
Yeah.
I'm tired of M19.
Me too. I did not like that in 19 drafts, and I did really badly at them.
I did okay at some of them, and I did really badly at others.
Yeah, it was really swinging. I would either go like for 7 or for 1. Like, I never had an in between.
I gotta grab my cup of water really quick. AFK. I've been eating cinnamon candies for 2 days in a row now. On my tongue, I can barely feel it. I mean, I can feel it too much.
What made you decide to get cinnamon candies?
I was at Walgreens and I was craving like sucking candies, and it was 2 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
The butterscotches is what I really wanted. Butterscotch and cinnamon were both 2 for 1, and I was like, well, I don't want 2 butterscotches, so I grabbed a bag of butterscotch and a bag of cinnamon, and then I ate both of them mostly. I tried to give them away at the coffee shop, but ended up eating a lot of them myself. So this hand is not bad. I have a creature in it and a couple lands, and that's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, turn 1, playing a plane. My opponent seems to be playing blue. His name is the Silver Shroud. Is that the character from Fallout? The Silver something or other? Isn't there like a?
So I actually never played Fallout.
Oh, never mind.
So I don't know.
There's like this thing in Fallout. There's sort of like a. There's like a radio show that's playing in the background. There's a whole segment of the game where like, I don't know. I think. The radio keeps changing. Aw, dude, man can't be blocked because he played a freaking short sword. I'm gonna say nice because this was a nice play. I had a first striking bird all ready to go and everything. I'm gonna Gideon's Reproach that guy to death next turn.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I think, or I could.
Playing a knight ain't bad either.
Yeah, it's a
I
tough
would
one.
rather save their removal for something scarier.
This is scary. It's an unblockable 3/2.
Not every turn. Right now it's unblockable. Every time he plays a historic, it's unblockable.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to combat. I'm gonna attack. Try and keep up with him.
Yeah.
First strike damage. Regular damage. Then I will put out the Knight of Dominaria, and we'll see what happens. If he's blockable, I'll block him. If he's not blockable, I'll probably take some damage.
Mm-hmm.
But I can hit him back just as hard as he can hit me. So there's that.
Yeah, that's why I'd save the Reproach for now. But we'll see if it was the right play.
Blink of an eye. He's got some tempo on me. Coming at me for another 3. Alright, this time I can do both. I can play one of these knights, and I can also zap his dude. So let's see. We'll do that. I'm just gonna try and keep up on damage a little bit. And let's see if he does another tempo play, bounce my stuff or something. Baird, Steward of Argives. Yeah, it's hard to attack through that. It's pretty good. I'm going to reproach this Relic Runner, though.
Yeah.
So I do not want to take another 3 damage. Alright. I think I'm going to attack Baird,
Yeah.
the Knight of Dominaria, and charge through him.
Yeah. Oh.
Or I could just exile him and then swing.
Yeah, exile and swing seems more efficient.
I like that better.
Target.
Yeah. Spend all your mana. And go.
Oh man, you might be able to kick that sergeant. That'll be nice.
Yeah, you're right. I might be able to. That would be 2 1/1 white soldiers with him. And then I can charge. Oh no, a Time of Ice. This is scary. Very strong spell.
Time of Ice is strong, but I've had bad luck with it in Dominaria drafts.
It's really tough, especially when you can recur it and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead
Seems good.
and swing with the bird. Right now it's not so bad because um, all of my stuff is cheap, so having to recast it isn't the worst thing. And I'm gonna have a lot of stuff on the board. He's only gonna be able to bounce a couple of things, and yeah, we'll see what happens. What's he gonna tap? Probably my honor guard. I don't know. The bird. I don't know.
Bird.
All right. So altogether, Time of Ice is gonna make me spend 4 extra mana, which is about how much he spent on Time of Ice. It's not too bad. I'm still up on tempo. Got a whole scary board state. He's got spells in hand though, and he's got 2 blues, so he can counterspell my Sergeant at Arms maybe if I play it. All right, so if I attack this turn, everything gets bounced. Anything that's tapped will get bounced.
Yeah, so you don't want to attack.
So I'll probably just play into this potential counterspell, the Sergeant at Arms.
That's worth it.
I think so.
That would be a good time to get rid of a counter.
It's worth it either way. If it doesn't get countered, I get quite a lot of stuff on the battlefield.
Oh yeah, you're in good shape.
And then no attackers this turn. I sacrifice 3 damage to not have to replay 2 of my guys. Next turn I can charge, potentially for the win. What do we have? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage on the board with the charge. Almost lethal.
Pretty good, and you might kill that bird with a combat trick too.
Probably so.
Well,
Well,
maybe
maybe
not.
not. First try. He might try and get some value out of it by attacking a bigger dude. I've got 2 charges. It's probably game
Wow.
over now.
Yeah,
Unless both of these get countered, I think this is game. I don't think he can do anything.
I think you can only counter one of them.
All right. We're going to charge. And then charge again. Very strong card there, charge.
Yeah.
Lethal. 4, 8, 9, 10, for game 1. Charging through my opponent with charging charges of charge.
Yeah, that went well.
How many charges did I get? Like 3 or 4 in the deck?
I think you have 3 in your deck, but I might be wrong. You should check.
Yeah, I'm curious. It's the kind of spell that it's that like Titanic Growth. I don't mind playing like 5 Titanic Growths in a deck. It's like one of the best combat tricks you can do, and I feel the same way about charge. Really, if you're going wide, like it's hard to beat 1 mana pump up all your creatures. Even if it was just 1 mana pump up a creature, having a 1 mana trick sometimes is like just solid removal. Pumping up all your creatures can be... Oh, I didn't look. My bad. Pumping up all your creatures can be such a huge swing. And it doubles as, like, removal and also an anthem, like, banner... what do you call it? Like a win con.
Yeah, it totally is. Oh.
If you have the board for it. And board wipes are not very prevalent in Limited. In fact, does Dominaria even have any good board wipes? Cleansing Nova was an M19.
And Clarion's Ravnica.
Yeah.
I don't think there are. I think there's
Sell
some
the
weird,
Wreckage's
like,
Ixalan.
Armageddon cards. They're like blow up land cards.
Yeah, there is a thing that blows up all the lands and you get 2 back every turn after that or something like that. I'm going to keep this because there's cards in my hand and lands.
You got a Tapper and a Triumph. Like,
I think I'm going to start with...
Guard just a swing, even though it doesn't protect anybody?
yeah,
or
I
should
think
you
so.
go with the
I think
poet?
getting a bit of early damage in is going to be good. I'm going to try and be aggressive here.
Yeah.
I don't care about protecting the poet, really.
No.
Going to combat, attack, in turn. I think I'm actually going to triumph next turn and not poet, although that's putting a lot of eggs in one basket.
Yes.
All right. Still, it allows me to swing right into the Stronghold Confessor.
It's worth it.
So we're going to go for some super aggressive aggression. Immediately get the first counter. He'll probably chump block this. Maybe not, though.
I don't think I would yet.
Well, if he has removal, he might, like maybe not. I don't know.
Or he might be able to draw removal.
Right, yeah. It's going to get bigger,
Or
though.
he might have equipment. I definitely ran a weird, like, Guildgate deck.
He's got a Memorial to Folly out. That's fun. I don't think he's got a 1-mana way to stop this guy, and he's going to get pumped again. So I think Dominaria does have the -1/-1 Saproling card, right?
It does. Fungal Growth is in
Fungal
here.
Growth, but that's not going to be enough because my guy's too big to die to Fungal Growth, even if I don't have a charge in my hand. And I
You
do.
get a Tapper out.
All right, Tapper.
Or you could save charge in case.
I'm going to swing first.
Strangling Spores? No, that was M19.
Strangling Sports cost 4 as well, so like he wouldn't be able to do it right away anyway.
Yeah, get that Tapper
I
out.
think getting the Trapper out is correct. And in my turn. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this in this deck. There's only like 2 spells that trigger it, but it's fine. Alright, he's got a little dude. He's got a couple little dudes on the board. He's gonna go get a basic land card. He'll be set up to play a card next turn. He's got more card advantage than me, but
The nice thing about the Trapper, even if you don't have synergy, is people have seen it used to such great effect in this
that they'll kill it. Yeah.
Like,
3 mana for a 3/2 is not the end of the world. I can't block this guy. He's got menace, right?
Yeah.
Damage. Alright. I like how they keep giving me the option. Do you want to sacrifice your bodyguard? Would you like to sacrifice him? You can sacrifice him to give no one indestructible. Do you want to do that? And I'm like, no, I don't want to sack the guy. Alright, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 maximum. Okay. I think I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack with both of these guys.
Yep.
And damage is going to happen. First strike first, and then regular damage. And then we'll play a Tragic Poet, and probably charge out next turn.
Yeah, sounds good.
Unless I have to use it defensively. Oh, man. Oh, he's playing white. He's probably been waiting for that all game.
He has.
He can't play the Exile spell, but if he has like a Seal Away, or Seal of Cleansing, whatever it is, Seal...
There's a lot that would work.
There's
here.
a lot that he could have that could get rid of this big scary guy. Also, he can hit me for 1 with the Stronghold Confessor. I can't even block it, so there's that. My Tragic Poet can actually get back Triumph of Gerard.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Might be worth it after I swing and charge. Eviscerate. That'll do it. He's dead. You got my big scary boy. Alright. Combat. My turn. So if I get the Triumph of Gerard, it is historic, so it would allow me to tap a creature an opponent controls if I play it.
And then you'd be able to swing with the Tapper.
I'd be able to swing with 4, but he'd still have a blocker.
Then you'd at least kill somebody.
I could also just swing, and if he doesn't block, win with charge.
Yeah, that's better.
I'll do that first. Maybe I'll get the Triumph back later. And if he does block, I get to smash his stuff. I'm still going to charge here. No, I'm going to Gideon's Reproach the Skitterer.
Yeah, Gideon's better to
And
use.
save the charge for later. Then I'll just drop my Sarah Disciple down and charge next turn in the air. Deal some
After
damage.
triumphing.
Possible Eye.
No, it's more damage just to swing out. You're right. We'll see.
Yeah, it probably is because of charge. But the Trapper would allow me to tap down a blocker,
Yeah,
so it might be
if you
worth it.
have one blocker. You can
Yeah,
tap
here we
down,
go.
which
Sarah
you
Angel?
Look
I
at
do.
Yeah, Trapper's saving your ass.
Ooh, well,
right
there's also Quinde would let me do it. I don't need the Trapper.
Yeah.
Quinde will tap her down, and I've got 3, 4, 5. I don't have lethal though. So let me think about this. 3, 4, 5. I won't have lethal either way.
Yes,
Oh, he
you
gives
will.
double strike to the bird.
Wait. Okay.
He gives double strike to the bird.
Yeah, this is lethal too.
This
I
is
was saying
lethal.
If you got Triumph, it was also lethal.
Why
If
is
you play
that?
Charge after, because it only costs 2.
Oh, charge. That's right. Yeah. Well, this one gives double strike to the bird, and that's gonna be lethal.
Yeah, either way it was game, so it's fine.
Yep. That was fun. That worked out. 2 games in a row. Real aggressive. Not bad, not bad. And I haven't seen the Benelish Marshal, which was the instigation for this deck.
Yeah.
Man, if I go pretty far, I also got a Muldrotha out of it, which is nice.
Was that a pack one, pick one?
Oh, it's
Your
pick 2.
English
The Marshal was
pick
pack 1,
two?
pick 1. Yeah, pick 1. The Marshal was pack 1, pick 1.
That's what I was wondering.
And I only have one, so that was my second one, and I need it because I'm playing white. Like I have a Selesnya tokens deck, which it should be in, and I have a white life gain deck, which it should be in. So, you know, especially the life gain deck. Benelish Marshal is one of the strongest cards for that white deck. Like it's really good, and it's also helps enable like some other like strategies. It's good in the black white knights deck too, really. Or you can do black-green knights, or black-white-green Abzan knights. And the Marshal is pretty good in there because he's a knight, and he pumps up everybody. All right, so we have not a bad hand. Hopefully I'll get that third land. If I don't have a lot to do. But if I do get that third land, I'll be just fine. I'm only running 16 lands, so it actually is sort of possible that I won't get it. And one of my lands is a Zalfrin Void, so there's a good chance I'll get stuck on lands this game, but there's also a good chance I have 2 chances to draw one. Or draw a 1 or a 2 drop, which I have many of in the deck. So far, I did not get a land or a 1 drop or a 2 drop.
Yep, unlucky.
But we'll see. I can always reproach that sparring construct, which I might actually do if he doesn't play another creature first, just so it loses
Kinda
value.
worth it. It's kind of worth
Yeah,
it.
it kind of is. It feels bad, but it's whatever. I had the mana for it. I'm being efficient with mana here. And I did need to buy time because I did not get a third land. Or a 1 or 2 drop. So there's 14, no, there's 13. There's 13 planes still in the deck. There's like 8 1 or 2 drops at least. And I didn't get any of those things. 5, 6, 7, combat, attack. Just gonna end my turn. If I don't draw a land this turn or another thing I can play, I might just play the Triumph of Gerard just to have it out.
Yeah.
There's a 2 drop.
Hey.
I'll do it. Is he gonna counter it? No. And it didn't pause at all. So maybe he doesn't even have a counter spell or an instant. Well, now it's pausing though. Maybe he has a murder spell.
Something that targets a creature.
Yeah, he probably has removal. Or maybe he just paused it to make us think he might have something. All right, a third plane. So I got mixed feelings here. I kind of want to swing before I drop the Marshal just to see what he does to this poor Knight of Dominaria.
I think it's worth it.
I also kind of want to just drop the Triumph of Jim. No, it's probably worth it to... You think it's worth it to not play the Marshal? I lose 1 point of damage, but I maybe draw removal.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I think I want to try to draw out removal. And if he doesn't kill this, then there's a decent chance that he doesn't have removal.
He passed really fast.
No, he's got priority. Yeah, he's gonna Vicious Offering it. All right, so we got the Vicious Offering out. The Marshal wouldn't have mattered. I'm gonna play the Marshal now, though.
You just like go to damage, though.
Yep. Damage. And I'll drop the Marshal. He's got 1 less removal spell in his hand for it. If he draws a land, he can pop a Blood Tallow Candle and kill it. But, you know, then the Tallow Candle's gone. Oh, he had another removal spell.
Ooh, wow.
It's okay. That's fine. I'm sad, but that's fine. I have the Trapper, and now I have 4 mana, so actually I can call the Cavalry or drop an Aven Sentry.
I would Cavalry.
I'm going to go with the most damage, yeah. The most damage and the most expenditure of mana. So there's the Cavalry. Calling in the Cavalry. Now I have the Trapper as well as the Triumph of Gerard, so I could drop the Trapper and Triumph behind it if I draw a land to tap down a blocker. It's just a thing that's there, that exists. Oh, Time of Ice is a pretty good counter to call the Cavalry, but it's still just a 1-for-1 here. He's going to get rid of 1 thing. So it's not the worst thing that can...
Does the way work on Time of Ice?
No. Tapped creature.
Okay, it's creature.
It has to be a tapped creature. So I'm going to probably just go to combat first. Attack with the little dude. He's vigilant, so he has to be tapped down by Time of Ice or he won't get bounced. So I'm going to go ahead and play the Aven Sentry, even though it costs a lot, in the hopes that he tries to bounce that instead of the Vigilant Knight.
Yeah, it'll save your knight.
He's got to think it through at least. He's tapping the Knight. That means I get to keep my Flying Bird out a little bit longer, which is good. That's a good thing. Got a Skittering Surveyor on the board, but it can't stop me. I'm thinking... What am I thinking? Well, we'll see if I draw a land or not. There is a forest. The guy's playing 3 colors. We might see Muldrotha come out in this deck. It's the right colors for it.
There are.
I kind of want to dub this Aven Sentry.
Oh, yeah.
But then I can't attack with it.
But watch out. He's going to Blood Tallow it next turn.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
He's got 6.
I'd have to
if
dub
you
it.
had enough to dub and Triumph.
And, yeah, that's the thing. I think I'm just going to put the Archer out.
Yeah. Archer
And I'm not going to attack because Time of Ice is about to happen.
Yeah.
Let's see if he counters my Trapper. Alright, combat, attack. He's handling my threat so far pretty well. But Time of Ice really is just taking out 1 card's worth of value. It's 1 for 1. And I still got some value out of it. I dealt some damage with it. It did save him damage though, you're right. It saved him from me attacking just now. It bought him quite a lot of time. It did. But, you know, I got 5 cards in, he's got 4. I'm going to miss in lands, but still. I don't feel like I'm far behind from that. That can be really devastating spell. Especially
if he doesn't have Muldrotha.
Yeah, if he's got Muldrotha, I've got problems. Muldrotha plus Time of Ice is really bad. And by really bad, I mean it's really good. Okay, he's going to eviscerate my flyer. Not the end of the world. I'm thinking I'm going to dub this trap. No, he can tallow it, huh? 2, 4, 5. If I draw a land.
So the 5's it's a -5, -5.
Yeah, but I have charge.
But you only have 5 mana with a land. You need 6 to save it.
Yeah. You're right.
But you can bodyguard it now. You can bodyguard.
Bodyguard doesn't help. -5 kills it even if it's indestructible.
Shoot, you're right.
I can though just attack with it. I could actually. I still think it's worth it to drop the Triumph of Gerard.
Yeah, because then he'll maybe pop the tallow.
Yeah, you know, and I'll get 4 damage in. So I'll tap down my opponent's blocker. I'll pump up my Trapper. And
you probably want to play the bodyguard. So
yeah, I do. So that if he does use it, if he doesn't use the Blood Tallow Candle, then if he does use the Blood Tallow Candle, oh, he just did that. No big deal. Attack. In turn. So he's doing well. But we're not out of it yet. Yeah, it's a lot of removal. Eviscerate, cast down, Vicious Offering. Every spell has been a removal spell. And he's kicking a Stronghold Confessor. That's a threat. He's in control here, but he doesn't have enough to kill my little bodyguard, so he probably will get the bonus from the Triumph. Because, yeah, I'll take this damage in order to get some value out of Triumph. And then I can swing.
Yeah, you could have blocked, but you want to save charge.
Why could I have charge? Block. Oh, charge. Yeah. No, I don't want to use charge right now. It's not good enough. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna play this plane here, and then I'm gonna attack into that Confessor. I'll get into approach it if it blocks, because I want to. I want to. I have to seal away as well. If it doesn't block, I'll seal it away.
I mean,
I'm trying to decide if I should dub.
but he can Blood Tallow
He can blood
next
tallow.
turn if you dub. You
Yeah, you're right.
Get 2 for 1. But maybe, I mean, I keep saying that. You keep not doing it. So,
No, it's true. I don't want to use the dub yet. We're gonna use damage here. He's gonna probably try and hit me back with the Stronghold Confessor, and I will try to seal it away. He might use the candle
isn't
anyway.
approach better to use than seal away?
No. I feel like seal away can only be used if he's tapped. So the Gideon's Reproach can kill like a creature that has
Blocking. That's true.
vigilance or something like that, or a blocker. Yeah. Like a Sarah Angel. Alright, I'm really feeling the squeeze of not having enough creatures in this deck right now. And I don't have any crazy bombs.
Maybe countered your Call of Cavalry.
Yeah. No, and the Benelish Marshal's already gone. Nothing to play anything on. I do think he has Muldroth in this deck. I would bet like 25 cents that he does. Because he's playing all the right colors for it. And he's got realistic stuff in here. I don't know, maybe just splash green for another bomb. Alright, I'm going to play this Knight of Nubenalia. Because it's a creature. And then I'm going to... I don't want to dub it right now. I'm sure he's holding back 2 removal spells.
He's definitely holding something back.
Right, what is he holding if it's not removal?
Deep freeze.
I'm sure it's removal.
Lands.
Dark Bargain. That's a card that's pretty decent with Muldroth on.
Yeah.
Maybe we already used all the removal in his deck. Maybe he's desperately looking for creatures and he's holding all a bunch of lands.
Maybe.
Homerid Explorer. When it's just battlefield target, put top 4 cards of the library into the graveyard. He might target himself. Trying to get Muldrotha back. Let's see. He is targeting himself.
Yeah.
He's got to have some graveyard shenanigans going on here. Let's look together. What's he putting in there? Nothing crazy.
Cloudreader Sphinx.
Yeah, that could be a thing. If he has ways to recur stuff. Rise from the Dead or whatever, is that a thing in this set?
Yeah, no, that's M19.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But there's waves.
Combat. My turn. Alright, I think I'm gonna dub this Knight.
Do it. Dub it and swing.
Dubbing it and swinging, and I've got Gideon's Reproach ready to go.
It's got first strike though.
You're right, it does. First strike damage. Regular damage isn't happening. And then I'll end my turn and hope that he's not holding removal. Yeah, I mean, the Explorer is great to replay over and over again with Muldrotha. He's got to have Muldrotha in this deck, right? Am I crazy? I'll reproach that. He's not running counter spells.
Nope.
Huh. He's got a great deck for Muldrotha. He's got enchantments, creatures, things that have ETBs. I don't know. Ooh, I have a Tragic Poet. That's pretty cool. Get back the Triumph of Gerard. Or the dub if it goes away. Combat. Attacking. Let's see what answer he has for this Knight of Nubenalia. A Merfolk Trickster. Huh. Oh, you got me. He's going to tap it down. Another ETB he's got there. Attack. End. Oh, I thought I was ending the combat step.
What are you doing?
I thought I was ending the combat step. Ending the turn. Like I clicked attack and then it never like, I didn't mean to go to my end step. Whatever. Well, he's gonna run out of cards before me, so there's that. I gotta survive 11 turns. Deep freeze, fun. It still gets the bonus from the enchantment, but it's a wall, isn't it?
It's a wall.
Oh well. It's gonna be a 2/6 wall, so at least there's that.
The problem with that is now Triumph will put counters on.
Yeah,
the
it's
wall.
true. Unless I charge with the poet before I triumph, but the poet will be dead. Hopefully, I'll get more creatures out of this deck. Combat, attack, end. I kind of just have to survive 11 more turns, or that's not the right way to think about it, I guess. He still has first strike as well.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's a solid blocker, at least. Now I wish I had that remove enchantment gain for a life spell that I took out. If he does get Muldrotha, it's game over for me. Guardians of Koilos. Ugh. He's getting a historic spell back.
Remove enchantment or artifact.
He's gonna get Time of Ice. He's gonna get his Time of Ice. Oh no. Oh no, I thought he got it out of his graveyard. He just returns it from play.
Yeah.
Whew. Well, my Knight of Dominaria beats the Guardian of Koilos, so that's cool. I kind of wouldn't mind, almost wouldn't mind pumping it up +2. Soul Salvage, return 2 target creature cards. Interesting. He's getting back his Sparring Golem?
Cloud Reader. The Cloud Reader Sphinx. That's what he wanted.
Just Battlefield's Cry too. Yeah. I guess the Construct's gonna pump up the Sphinx, maybe? After he plays it? If I kill the Construct? Interesting. I need things. I need anything that, like, I have flying creatures in here. I have 2 of those, like, flying boys. Combat, attack. No attackers. In turn. Also have a lot of lands still in here. I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 7, 8 more lands in here. So half my cards are going to be lands. There's Muldrotha. You knew it had to be in there. It's pretty much game. Muldrotha plus just a lot of removal. Look how many. He's got 4 different things he can do with it. I'm down to concede to that, I think. I'll give it 1 turn. I might draw removal.
Yeah, you do have the Blessed Light or whatever.
Yeah, it's brutal though. Resolve. Yeah, I could exile her. You're right. I'm not going to leave yet. Do I have 1 or 2 of those Blessed Lights?
It's just 1.
He's getting his Blood Tallow Candle back. Yeah, I mean, he's built the deck for Muldrotha. It's very strong with Muldrotha. He probably picked it. Pack 1, right, yeah. I didn't see mine until pick 2. Here he comes. I think I'm going to block the Trickster. No. I don't think I'm going to block anything. 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there an enchantment that I can get that does... No. Just the Triumph. I need to exile Muldrotha this turn, and then I need to draw more removal for his scary flyer boy. Alright. See what happens. Nope, just a land. Concede. Okay, that was a slog, huh? I had to deal with 5 removal spells early on.
Yeah, it was.
Removal is good in limited, especially when you got these aggressive decks like this one. You can't win them all. It was a pretty strong Muldrotha deck. Only thing he was missing was a Planeswalker in his graveyard.
And you didn't draw your creatures, and you didn't get your lands early. Like, it was just bad.
Yeah, it was an unlucky setup.
I think this deck's doing well.
Yeah, I think it's doing fine. That was a.
So
you don't want to go long.
Divine would have helped you though. This destroy artifact.
Yeah,
or enchantment.
yeah, it definitely would have.
Nice.
It's not bad.
I never run it, but
I think it's solid. I don't
sometimes
think it's amazing.
Oh yeah, you only have 2 charges.
2 charges, huh?
I might get rid of a Tragic Poet for Invoke the Divine.
Tragic Poet, though, can get me back a couple of things. It's also just a 1-drop. I need 1-drops, kind of.
Yeah,
I don't know if Tragic Poet's the thing to get rid of. If I was going to get rid of something, I'd get rid of the Honor Guard before I'd get rid of the Tragic Poet. I'd rather have 1 mana for a 1/1 with utility than 2 mana for a 2/2 with no utility. It's the only potential to make it a 3/2 is one single legendary creature in the whole deck.
The it's not legendary cards, it's legendary creatures.
Each legendary
you're
creature
right.
you control.
Yeah.
So it's not great, but it's also not necessarily what I want to get rid of either.
Yeah, you need the creatures.
I need
And
creatures.
Design wouldn't done it for you anyway. I mean,
Yeah, no, but it wouldn't have
you
hurt.
could come up against a lot of sagas though, like Time
Yeah,
of
oh yeah,
Ice.
yeah. Time of Ice is
It's
scary.
common. Zero is
Um,
common.
Yep,
Deep
yep.
freeze is
Even
common.
something like Dub, it's good to get rid of it, and gain some life. Instant speed when they don't expect it, and then their guy like dies.
Wait, I can't think of a good red or green thing to take out, but pretty much every other color.
What's that now?
I'm trying to think what's red or green in this set that you would take out with Evoke Divine.
Oh, there are green enchantments.
Is Maniacal Rage in this set?
I don't remember. Green has all of all the what is it the Freyalise, Song of Freyalise, but it doesn't stick
there's
around
some
that long.
scary sagas.
I'm just gonna leave it as is for now, and play
Alright.
game 3.
Well, I'm gonna watch the beginning of this one and hit the hay. I'm
Right
getting
on.
sleepy, but
Yeah.
I wanna see you do a little better.
Yeah, hopefully this won't be another long slog. The deck's supposed to win fast.
It did the first 2 times.
Yeah, and if it doesn't, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble if it doesn't win fast. There's no real bombs, There's no late game threats. It's all early threats. And I didn't get any of my flyers, but I did get the little flyers. But lots of early removal.
I wonder if it's like more wise to mulligan if you don't have an early threat.
I needed just that third.
mulliganed.
No. Last game I had a threat. It just died.
It's great.
Yeah, that's fine. This is just what I want. 1, 2, 3. Just the kind of hand I need. I guess you're just what I needed. Yeah, the first turn bodyguard is fine. I don't have a problem not having a, the utility of it making someone indestructible is if you draw it late game. So the fact that it's a turn 1 2 power is already like a big chunk of its value. Let's see if it gets shocked or whatever. Combat. Attack. Damage. Another threat. In turn. Aggressive white weenies. Valduk, Keep of the Flame.
Oh, you're gonna wish you had that enchantment removal, but
Nah.
killing him's gonna work too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack right through him. I have a feeling he's gonna not block me. And when I get to 5 lands, he'll die. I'll exile him. If I'm alive still at that point. He might have also just dropped him in here without much support because he's playing red, or maybe he's got some enchantments to put on him. We shall see.
We'll see.
I can hit him back pretty hard, so if he double enchants him right now, he'll be like on par with me. Okay, so he's single enchanting him at least. Did he go all out with Valduk here? Did he like build a straight up Valduk deck? We're gonna find out.
I've seen it happen before. Why
Alright.
did he swing? I guess he wants to block.
Yeah. He can kill my guys with that guy. And yeah. I can't exile him yet. I'm gonna need more things. I might swing into him. If I swing into him, he'll just kill the bodyguard, and I'll still get 6 damage in.
Don't swing with the bodyguard. Swing with everybody else. Then he has to treat.
Yeah, but what if I just want to get 6 damage in and let him kill the bodyguard and drop 2 knights behind it?
That's worth it.
I want to get 6 damage in. I want him to still kill his bodyguard. I want him to kill it, and next turn I'm going to exile him. He gets 1 bodyguard. but he takes an extra 3 damage for his trouble.
You're right, you're right.
Playing aggressive. Next turn he's getting blessed lighted. His light is getting blessed, or something's light's getting blessed. We're gonna try and win next turn or not at all. 3 of these guys have to get through next turn. Deep freeze. Uh-oh. Well, I still got 3 guys.
Still got 3.
Yep, should be okay. As long as that 1 blue mana doesn't save him, we're good. Let's see what happens. Exile your only threat. And for the win. Good game, sir. Either win fast or don't win.
That's
what's happening. It's a lot of damage. Well, you caught the beginning of that one.
Yeah, I caught the beginning. It's true. You can't leave now if you win in like 5 seconds. Then...
Oh, I think it was a solid 2 or 3 minutes.
It was.
It's taking longer to load up the next screen than it took to win that one. All right, playing 3 wins, 1 loss. Not a bad record so far. And this was a gold draft, so it didn't cost me any gems. It's all about the gems. Gems are the only thing that matters in life. Always keep a diamond in your eye. Listen up. STDs is my opponent's name. Nice.
With a Z.
STDZ. What does that stand for, I wonder? There's something else that it stands for. I'm trying to remember what it is.
Standard.
Yeah. STD. Standards. We have standards here, which is why we don't have STDs. I'm going to keep this hand. This is fine as long as I draw a 3rd land and more threats.
Yeah, you could win turn 4 here.
Potentially. Oh, he's mulliganing. That's a good sign that he's either playing a deck that relies on something specific or he had a bad opening hand. Scry to the bottom. You never want to scry to the bottom. It means you don't like what's on top.
But then it means you don't like what's on bottom, which ain't that bad.
That's true. That's a way to think about it. Attack in combat. My turn. Alright, I want to kind of swing into that sparring construct and kill it, but then I can't drop this Knight of Dominaria. I mean, if I want to waste a charge. I could drop the Knight and then...
Yeah, you can drop the Knight and charge later. Like,
I think that's the better play. Since I have 2 charges in my hand, I don't want to trade. No attackers.
Get more value off that charge later.
Yeah, I just hate that they're going to get value off that construct dying later. Like, he might not want to trade right now even, you know, because he doesn't want to lose. But he would trade to prevent 2 damage and kill a bodyguard. Demonic Vigor. See, he might not have traded. So when it dies, it comes back. Now he wants to trade. He might even attack me to try and, like, make me trade, which I would love, because then I'd be able to hit him.
He's smarter than that.
You think he is? I don't know.
Yeah.
This is interesting. He might be able to stack his triggers, if I'm not mistaken. No, he has to pick his target. He can't come back and give himself the same the counter, because these triggers both go in the stack simultaneously, and he'll have to have a target when that happens. So he needs another creature, or he gets no value out of this Demonic Vigor. I kind of want to do the charge thing,
Yeah,
but I have to charge twice. Then I could drop a Tragic Poet behind it.
It's worth it. You're trading out for a construct and a vigor and 4 damage. That's not a bad use of 2 charges.
I'm done though. I'm done.
Yeah, you are.
Oh man, this is rough. How much nicer will it be to play the Archer first?
Trapper and hope you get Triumph.
Did he miss a land drop? No. I went
Yeah, he
first,
did.
right? Who went first?
Oh yeah, you went first. You're right.
He hasn't missed a land drop. I'm going to combat. He might not even block.
Yeah, he probably wants to wait to get value.
Nope, he's gonna block. I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna charge through him. We're gonna doubly charge. No value for you, sir, but he's gonna get his construct right back. He's glad that I had to waste 2 cards for 1. Because it is really 2 for 1. He does get his dude back. But his dude is not as scary as it was, and he has to recast it. And I have all the tempo, but no charges for the win.
Yep, you have no more charges left any day.
I'm charged out. But he might be missing a land drop here. Look at that. My turn. Oh man, I want to play the Trapper and then the Triumph.
Right. But if you Triumph now, you can swing with Dominaria.
But if the Trapper's out, I can Triumph and tap down his best blocker.
Assuming he doesn't have another blocker next turn.
You're right. Also, the Tragic Poet will be able to
Get Triumph back.
When the Archer's out.
Yeah.
Combat, attack.
I mean, trading for the Bodyguard wouldn't even be bad. I might swing with both.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait till I can tap down his blockers. I really did want to. See, I'd have this Trapper out to swing next turn too. It's whatevs. In turn. It could be worse. It's fine.
I like this way better, but I understand. We're both.
He's mana screwed, so it might not even matter. Gerard is triumphing all over him right now. Combat, attack. I think I will swing out with the Bodyguard this time. I want him to kill it. I'm fine with that. No, he's got to chump block the other one.
Yeah.
He's going to pump it and make it come back out the graveyard or something like that. Lifelink, huh? Nothing I can do about that. But I get the 2 damage in from the Bodyguard, and I'll play the Davenant Archer. And next turn she'll have, she'll be scary. She'll be scary next turn. Because she's going to get flying first strike and lifelink until next turn. He's done. He's tired of not having lands. Poor dude. Well, that was a free win. It's good when your opponent is like mana screwed. But it's also bad. It's not a real win. It feels bad. It's not the way I wanted to do it. It's not the way I wanted to do it, Sam.
I mean, you took out that sparring construct.
Yeah, I beat that sparring construct up a lot. We sparred. We constructed. It was a thing. It was real aggressive to play both those charges there, I think. But I feel like the deck doesn't win long games.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
You need to do it.
Yeah.
Just hope it worked.
I at least gotta get some damage in early, even if it costs me everything. You still here? Or are you jetting?
I mean,
that game felt long.
It's almost 2. It was longer. I'm gonna see how this one starts. This is what I'm gonna leave for the start.
That's cool. My opponent is Banjo. He probably plays the Banjo, or maybe he wants to
He likes
Banjo.
Banjo-Kazooie. Is what it is.
You think so? That's what it is? Yeah, it could be. That's that game where you run towards the screen, right? You just keep running and jumping over things. You got that dude with the cute shorts. Alright, this is fine, probably. I'm on the draw, so there's a decent chance of drawing a land. I've got a Gideon's Approach to deal with a threat. Come on, Banjo. Bonjo is actually it's pronounced. It's Bonjo. Oh, I got that 3rd land. I'm super excited about that. Oh, man. I've got a Seal Away as well. Look at that. 2 removal spells. Red-black. Rakdos. I'll put out this Knight of New Benalia and probably watch it die. Red and black. There should be lots of removal, huh?
Should be.
Let's see what he does. He's deciding how to kill it. No, he's not ready to kill it yet. He's going to try to get more value, maybe.
It's so weird that they still have the Amonkhet board, and they don't really have a Ravnica
it's a little
board.
weird. They do have a Ravnica board. They have like a guild, the top of the guild place. Alright, I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack. I'm going to turn this creature sideways so hard at my opponent. and I'm gonna deal some damage. And then I'm gonna play another creature probably.
Yeah, don't press end. You always really want to press end.
Nah. We'll just play this unkicked Sergeant at Arms, even though it's one of my late game bombs. It's
Yeah,
also
Sergeant is like your bomb. That's the most mana you can play in your deck.
Yeah, right? That's crazy. It's crazy-fied. What have you got, sir?
He's not going to show you. He's going to do nothing. The whole
I like
game
it.
and make you wonder.
I've had games like that where they just don't play spells. Creatures can't block this turn. That's actually kind of devastating, except that I drew another plane. What? Yep. Go into combat. We're going to get 5 damage in really quick. It actually is kind of devastating still, because I'd be at 4. I'd be able to drop this Call the Cavalry or Aven Sentry. Well played, sir. Of course, he took a turn off doing nothing else, so I got the free damage in, but if I don't get to 4, then I don't get to drop these threats. Home of the Host, look at this. Wow. That's a scary late game threat. We don't want to get there. We do not want to get there.
That was a good answer next turn.
Ooh, I can exile an enchantment, but not an artifact. I can exile a creature, but I can't do any of that if I don't draw things.
Swing.
I think I'll swing.
You got him if he doesn't have a blocker.
Damage. Crunch, crunch.
Even if he plays another seismic shift,
I
you
can
just need 1 mana.
I can Gideon's Reproach his blocker. And we just need 1 mana to charge. The Gideon's Reproach won't kill him though. If I draw a 4th land, what can I do? I can... We have a Deathbloom Thallid. We're going to have some Thallid. And a Demonic Vigor on it. Look at this. Ugh. Ugh, that's no fun. Alright, I can't seal that away because it needs to be tapped.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Approach works, but then he gets back to his hand, right?
Getting his reproach. What? Reproach? Yeah, I think it just goes back to his hand.
You have a double charge now.
Yeah, I
If
do.
he
I could.
blocks with the
I still
sergeant.
can't win though with that.
No, but if he's real close, if he blocks the sergeant. I don't
Exile
know.
a target tap creature and opponent controls. Why is this lit up? Like, I don't have a target for seal away, do I?
No.
Why is it lit up?
Because you can always cast it. It doesn't have to have a target.
Okay.
Because it just sits on the battlefield. with
Right,
nothing.
good point, good point. Yeah, that's how that works. Alright, I'm going to combat. I'm going to attack with all my creatures. And I'm just going to Gideon's Reproach that guy. And he's going to get it
When he
back.
blocks a sergeant, it might be worth it to double charge.
Yeah, it might not be though. Because I don't win.
Yeah, you get Gideon's Reproach it.
Alright. And he'll get a Sapperling on the battlefield. But he loses his Vigor. He's getting value though. This is solid. But I'm getting 2 damage in. And next turn I do have a lethal threat with the double charge. If he doesn't block one of my guys. But he will, because he'll replay that Thallid. Then he's not putting the Home of the Host on the Sapperling and getting another Sapperling this way. So there's that. Oh, it's close. It's close. Is he going to stabilize or is he going to die? Look at all the value he has on the board here. This Home of the Host. And I need 2 more lands to cast the Blessed Light. Well, he dies if he doesn't play another creature, right? Unless he blocks the Knight of Nubenalia, which he will because he gets more damage and more gets to trade. So he doesn't die this turn. I don't unless I draw something really good.
He's got the Thallid.
What's that?
Yeah, he's got the Thallid, so I don't know what he's thinking about.
Well, he's got 5 other cards in hand that he might play. And he can also equip the Home of the Host and make saplings every turn. And once it's online, right, it's kind of good to go. I don't know what he wants to do. There comes the Thallid. There it is. Ugh, it's been rough not having enough lands. And he made it rough for me. He did it. That was his call. He's the one that did that. Alright, it's my turn. What do we have? Quinde. Can't play him either. That's rough. I can't do anything. And he's never going to attack, so Seal Away is limited in value. I can charge still.
Yeah, it's worth it. He might not draw land. If you swing right now, charge.
I
trade
have to
stuff.
double
He
swing
might
too.
not even block both of them.
Yeah,
see.
he doesn't die if he doesn't. It's fine though. I need to take his Thallid out so he doesn't equip it with the helm. What I'm hoping is he doesn't just block my knight with his sapperling. If he just blocks my knight with his sapperling, he survives this turn. Oh man. Wow. He's gonna lifelink me.
That sucks.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be good. Okay, well he's blocking with the Thallid, so that's cool. I need to get his Thallid off the board so he doesn't Helm of the Host it. Can I save my dudes? I don't think I can. I can save one of them if I charge.
Yeah, it's worth charging to save the guy, because you don't have it.
Yeah, I need to have a guy on the board. It's true. But he's going to get another Sapperling. He'll be able to Helm a Sapperling, and then he's good to go. He's good to go at that point. I don't have things. Honestly, all he has to do is equip his Sapperling with his Helm of the Host, and I'm in trouble. He's going to divest me.
Oh god. So he's going to be like, bye charge, bye seal away.
Well, yeah, what's he going to get rid of? He knows my hand is the problem. That's the problem. He's going to be aware of the fact that I can't do anything. He's going to see when I have the mana to do the things I want to do. Got rid of my double strike man. It cost him mana to do that, though. He can't equip his Helm of the Host now, so he has to play something else.
He's not drawn lands for the last, like, 4 or 5 turns.
Well, neither have I.
Yeah.
Ah, Azalfrin Void. Playing it. Well, leaving that on top.
I think you want that.
Yes. Alright. I'm going to go to combat. We're going to see if he has a trick. He knows my hand. I don't want to use a trick right now because I want to cast Call the Cavalry and go wide. But I want to get this sapling off the board. He knows he can survive by not blocking because... Alright, we'll just go straight to damage. Alright, good. He doesn't have anything to equip with the helm. That's the most important thing. And now I think I play the Call the Cavalry and go as wide as possible.
Definitely.
And I think this is going to be the end of it for him because I'm drawing to land next turn. Whatever he plays, I can exile it. I mean, if he plays a creature. Oh, he played a Lava Runner. That's not scary. I'd probably just exile his Lava Runner. No, I need to charge. I need to charge to actually win this turn.
No, you don't. If you exile his Lava Runner, you're swinging for 6.
Yeah, but if he has a trick.
He could.
I'm going to go to combat and swing, and then I have lethal with charge.
Yeah, it's true.
Whatever he blocks. If he has a trick,
Wait,
then I have other options. I can charge and play a bird. What's that? I have 6 damage coming at him.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's lethal.
Keep
Charge
the
pumps
count.
everybody. Charge pumps everybody. That's why it's powerful.
Too
Man.
tired to count.
You're jetting? You're done?
Yeah.
I'll let you know how it goes. Actually, I'll just post the video to YouTube and you can watch it.
Yeah, yeah. That's good.
Just click on the end. See what happened. All right.
Alright. Night, dude.
Yeah, good talking to you, man. Take it easy. It was fun having you on the show.
Yeah, yeah. Peace.
Farewell. I'm actually going to take a 5-minute break, too, to hit the restroom before I do these last 2 games. So now, a brief intermission. I'll load up some intermission music. Okay. That's what we're doing. Can I just get, like... I'm taking even longer to load up the... Hello. There it is. Be back momentarily. 5 minutes. Oh, hello. It looks like we're back from our intermission. I'm gonna pause the intermission music. And now for something completely different. Actually, no, we're going back to what we were doing a minute ago, which is finishing this draft, which is doing just okay at the moment. We got 5 wins, 1 loss with this aggressive white weenie deck. It sounds bad when I say it, but yeah, white creatures, they're small. They're cheap. They turn sideways to deal damage. And damage is what we're dealing out today in the form of damage. Waiting for the next game. And still waiting. It's coming. 22 seconds, 23 seconds. This is longer than the intermission was. No, nothing is longer than the intermission was. For those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you skipped the intermission. I probably put a link in the comments to skip past the intermission. If I forgot to do that, I truly apologize. Yeah, I'm learning this whole thing still. You know, it's fine. Sometimes I want to walk away, but I don't want to make 2 videos. All right, I'm gonna keep this hand because we have a Sarah's Disciple and a Sarah's Disciple, and we have scary, low-cost dudes. And I'm gonna play 1 on turn 1. Tragic Poet gets us an enchantment back from the graveyard. We only have 3 enchantments in the deck, but it's fine. One of them kills itself, so there's potential for value there. And then I think, yeah, these guys are not amazing, but they're fine. None of these cards are super amazing in this deck because I don't have very much historic stuff to go around. I'll play this Honor Guard because it's more damage sooner. I'm going to try and get some damage in quickly before my opponent stabilizes and becomes impossible to kill. Because that's the kind of deck I built. Alright, so this guy I can handle with First Strike, probably. So I'll play one of these Sarah Disciples. I might just try to attack him first and see what happens. I don't mind trading either of these creatures for him. It worked out, that's fine. And then I'll play the Disciple and pass turn. I was hoping kind of that he wouldn't trade. Oh, look at this. We have Sarah Disciple, Sarah Disciple. We're building similar decks. I hope he didn't build a good version of the deck. Combat. We're going to attack with the Disciple. Try and stay up 1 damage. Let's see if he has a combat trick. No, or he didn't want to play it. Then I'll play a Sarah Disciple. Doop 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 doop. I'm about to run out of gas. The Sergeant at Arms, I'm going to try and kick this because I have very little value right now on the board. I'm going to seal away my Sarah Disciple. At least he's using his removal on my weakest creatures though, right? I guess. Because all these creatures are pretty weak. Alright, yeah, for instance, this Benelish Marshal would have been way better for him to get rid of. We're going to get 2 more damage in here. This guy is going to have the potential to really pump my guys up. Hopefully he didn't save any removal for him. Just used a cast down and a seal away. Alright. He must have removal or he wouldn't have swung probably there. Going to combat. I'm attacking with both of these dudes. I do have this Gideon's Reproach in hand in case he does something weird, like flashes a guy in or something. And I'm going to end my turn. I think he attacked with the bird because he wasn't going to chump block these guys anyway, and he figured he should get some damage in. Ooh, Arvad the Cursed. That's scary. So his bird's pumped up because he played a historic spell. And I have the option to Gideon's Reproach that bird out of the sky. But I probably want to Gideon's Reproach Arvad the Cursed. So I will not block it. First strike damage will happen. Damage. And then I'll just go ahead and... Ooh, this is nice. I think, though, the Gideon's Reproach first, if I need to. He may not block. If he does block, we're going to reproach him for doing so. You, sir, have been reproached. I think I might just... I kind of want to... It's close now. We're at the point where I might be able to just push damage through. I really want to play this guy for value later. But with this Marshall out, oh man, I'm 1 mana away from being able to drop this dude. Yeah, it's kind of all in to play him now. If I kick him, he gets 2 soldiers that are 1/1s, but they're actually bigger than that because of the Marshall. But using this mana now would give me a tempo advantage. And the next turn I could play Quinde, which doesn't actually bump any of these guys, but I'm just going to end my turn. I'm going to wait for that 6th land and try and get more value out of the Sergeant at Arms. I'm up right now. I didn't get further up, but I have plans for the long game. So we'll see. Alright, I think I swing into this. It might be bad. If he's got combat tricks, this could be bad. But I need to get some damage in. He might trade out for my Tragic Poet. That's fine. I can play this guy. He has double strike. He might be more threatening than my Marshall, actually. He's lethal next turn. Even if the Marshall is gone, this guy deals... He'll be a 2/2, but he'll deal 4 damage because of double strike. And my opponent's gone. Just like that, we have our 6th win. It didn't matter whether I played the Sergeant at Arms or not. I could have played it, probably, and made him scoop a little bit sooner. He was kind of hurt on lands, I think, there. He never got his 2nd black land, and he never got his... Well, he was stuck on 4 lands, I think. Makes it difficult to do things. I just need 1 more win before I get 2 losses. There's a really good chance that I'll get my 7 wins for this draft, which isn't bad for just drafting, like, random white weenie deck with only 1 real bomb to support it. The Benelish Marshall, which I did just get in that game. There's a lot of aggressive white weenies in this set. A 2 power 1 drop with added benefits. Quite a few 2 cost with 3 power. Like there's, well, not a lot of them, but there's the 1, you know. It's a lot of power. For 2 mana, 3 power, even on a vanilla creature, is really good for white. White traditionally doesn't have that kind of like power on a cheap creature. I mean, at least not back in the day. For 3 power, you often need 3 mana. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting sleepy. This will probably be my last game if I win. If I lose, I'm going to do another one. And maybe another one if I lose again. This seems fine. I will keep it. We have a turn 1 Poet and then no turn 2. No real threats early, but I can dub the Poet, maybe? Or dub something else if I draw something else. We shall see. At least do have a threat for turn 1. Might draw a turn 2 or 3 threat. I can play the Sergeant at Arms early. A Knight of Malice. That's kind of like got my number. Hexproof from white. First strike. And it gets bigger if I have a white permanent. Not great for me. He can just sit on that for a minute and be just fine. I'm going to play a Serra Disciple in the air. No attackers. Yeah, this is a huge advantage for him early on. Having a first striker with 3 power on the ground. And can't be targeted by white spells. That's gross. Let's see if he wants to attack me with it or if he wants to block with it. It looks like he wants to attack, which is great for me because that means that I get to... Well, I mean, I'm already in the air here, so whatever. If I dub this guy... Where is it? Dub? I can turn my bird into a knight. And it gets first... It already has first strike. Huh. I like this idea of dubbing the bird anyway. And just getting more damage in than he's hitting me for, maybe? Or at least as much as he's hitting me for. Alternatively, I could play the Sergeant at Arms, but I think I might want to wait and get more value from it later. I'm going to make this bird scary in the air. In the airy. That's what I was thinking, yeah. 17 to 17. He still has a guy I can't deal with. Technically, I could leave this guy untapped and block that guy and trade. Hexproof from white, but he can still be blocked by white. But I want to be aggressive. I want to get more damage in. Maybe it's a mistake. I think I might be able to get to be more aggressive than him with this Call to Cavalry and this charge. This could be a lot of damage. But he's playing a similar style here. He's also calling to Cavalry. I wonder if he has 2 charges in his hand, though. So now I really got to think about this. It's pretty dangerous to attack him again. Might be dangerous not to attack him, though. First strike is pretty strong for defense. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to attack him with this bird. I'm going to stay on the offensive, despite the fact that I probably should be moving to the defensive. Call in the cavalry. All right, so if I can survive this next attack from him, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It'll actually be hard to survive this, because if he swings out at me and does have a charge in his hand, it's lethal. He's thinking about it. Huh. He's going all out. All right. I really got to consider this then. I got to consider this because I could hit him back for lethal. But I'll be dead before I can do that. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. If he has a combat trick at all, he'll win here if I don't block. He also has mana on tap, so he can play another creature behind this. A simple charge would win the game for him, because he'll give him 4 more power. But for me, I can cast 2 charges next turn and deal 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage here. No, he's got 2 untapped knights. They'll be untapped still. I hate to do it, but I think... Actually, you know what? Nope, that doesn't work either. Yeah, it does. I'm going to try and get rid of his dude here. It's probably bad. I don't know. Ugh. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I ran out of time. I thought I had a timeout. Oops. Well, it looks like I didn't get to block efficiently because the timer went down too fast. So, probably gonna lose now. 3, 4, 5. All right, I think I'm just gonna play this Knight of Dominaria and then charge defensively to survive and maybe turn the tides. Combat, attack, no attackers. In turn. That's too bad. I just wasted one of my knights there. I could have at least traded 1 for 1, but I just threw it in front of this guy. I intended to double block. He only had enough damage to kill one of them. The other one would have been able to finish him off. As things stand, he can just hit me for 3, and I can't block it. Nothing I can do about it. If he pumps it up, I can just lose right now. So that's why I need to be aggressive, because this guy's a clock. He's a clock. He'll kill me in 2 hits, and I don't have any way to kill him faster. Alright, we're going to at least kill the rest of these guys, though. I'm going to go to block. I think I want to do that, because maybe I should just try to win next turn. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. I think... No, I'm toast regardless. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. I think I'm toast regardless. I can't block him. No, I can block him. I can block him. Okay. I'm lying. I totally can block that guy. I'm thinking of Vine Mares. It's whatever. I think I'm just going to defensively charge twice and keep all my dudes 4 blockers. Let's see what he does. He's got priority. So if he has spells he wants to cast, he can do that now. He's going to exile my guy. That's not great. Well, that's not great. First strike damage. Oh, he exiled my enchantment. Why didn't he just exile my creature? Let's do this. Charge once. The second charge is going to save the Knight of Dominaria and the Tragic Poet, so it's worth it. It doesn't save my bird, unfortunately. go into combat. I'm gonna attack. With these two guys. Actually, I messed up. I should have used the Tragic Poet first to get back my dub. Oh well. I kind of want to play the Sergeant at Arms. I'm never going to get the 6 mana I need. So I'll just play it. I need to have a strong board here. I need to have lethal here. He'll have to do something. It's 9-6, and I have a board and he doesn't. He has a hand. Uh-oh. Whenever he casts a Historic spell, he deals 2 damage to each opponent. That is scary. Now I'm drawing the lands I need, of course. Alright, so my Tragic Poet can go away and get me back. No, he exiled Dub. Right, that's what he did. He exiled Dub so that I wouldn't be able to get it back. So that makes sense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He doesn't know what's in my hand. I think I just all attack. If he blocks, I kill it. If he doesn't block, I'll kill it when it attacks me back. I want to keep my Tragic Poet, sir. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 2 life left. It'll be difficult for him to survive another turn. But I'm out of cards and he's not. He's only got 5 mana to work with here. Nope, he doesn't have an answer. He's going to kill himself with his Dark Bargain. That's what he's doing here. That's funny. Good game, sir. The double charge defensively for the win, even though I made some stupid mistakes. It worked out. Worked out. All right. A bunch of cheap cards. You can empty your hand out really fast, not have to worry about having mana. And try and turn that into value before your opponents can really deal with it. Aggro. I'm going to claim my prize. I hope people enjoyed the video. I don't know if anybody's currently on, but if you are, I hope you enjoyed the video. And claiming my prize. I'm going to open these packs because I'm excited to see what's in them. Dominaria packs. I don't get that often. So it's probably a decent chance of seeing things I don't actually have a bunch of copies of. Like this Hinterland Harbor. Nice. That's going to be even better once the Simic lands are available. Probably in January. I got a wild card. A Kazarov of the Pureblood. I think I have plenty of Spore Swarms. But that's okay. That was fun. I kind of want to do another one. Let's just look at the time real quick. It's early enough. Alright, I'm going to end this video and I'm going to do another draft. So hang out if you want to hang out. Got a bunch of free gems. Actually, can I do a sealed event? How much is sealed Dominaria? It's 2,000 gems. I've got 2,710. If I lose, I still get 200 back, which is enough to draft. That might be interesting. Is it best of 3? 6 14 card packs. Cards will be added here. How many games do I need to win to get my gems back? Oh, I need to win 6 games to get my gems back. 6 games is a lot. 6 games before 3 losses. With 5, I get 1,600 back, though. It's not so bad. I lose 400 gems to get 3 packs plus 6 packs. That's 9 packs for 400 gems, if I win that many. If I only win 3, that's still 1,200 gems back. So I only spent 800 for 9 packs. Excuse me, that's not too bad. I actually might do that. But yeah, that's not part of this video, so I'm just going to end that. And I'll catch you guys later.